Oh my god!
Whistle, that was a whistle, that was a whistle, what time is it?
Whoa, what was that?
It is Tuesday at my haunted hotel and production has returned after 1 week off. Harry, Brett and I now face the busiest period so far, and with the cameras now rolling once more, we enter the next phase of this journey.
We're moving into the next phase now. We've had like the opening period, which has been quite steady, but now it's getting really busy, so we've had to stop for a week, catch up on everything and catch up on all the production as we were lagging behind with all the footage that we've got. So we've got some really busy couple of months coming ahead now, so bring it on.
Last week we did only have the one group in, but we heard the most amazing clear as day whistle in the room with us all there. We still can't quite work out where it is. Some of the knocks and bangs they were hearing in direct response as well were amazing. There was again footsteps up and down this corridor. They just are never ending, as if something is just endlessly walking up and down here on repeat forever.
Is your name Billy or Sarah? If so, go and tell Lisa next door she's lying in the bed. Right, let's do it, hold on.
What was that?
Did you
That was lovely. That was like,
huh? There you go.
Well, we're back. After a week off, the production team has had a break and we've managed to catch up with everything that's been going on over the last 8 weeks. We now move into the next phase here at My Haunted Hotel and we are all so excited. Now that the cameras are rolling once more, we are ready to do everything that we possibly can to try and gain that holy grail of evidence that we've been searching for over the last 8 weeks. We had guests in last night, we've got guests in tonight, tomorrow and Thursday as well. It's the busiest week ever here at My Haunted Hotel, and seeing so many people tune in to watch the show, people booking here months in advance is fantastic to see. But we are really focused now on moving into this next phase and trying our hardest to gain that solid evidence.
The feedback we're getting is epic at the moment, so lots of people coming for the reason of My Haunted Hotel just to drink in the bar. I was in Morrison's having some breakfast today. I got stopped and got told the show was amazing. It's doing wonders for me ego at the moment, to be fair.
We are looking at this week being the turning point for My Haunted Hotel, and we're all really excited. All three of us are back to it. All of us have had a bit of time off here and there, so it's really nice to get the whole gang back together and see what we can find, because this week is going to be crazy.
Last night the production weren't here and it was a reasonably quiet night, but something happened just moments before the guests arrived. Something that's not happened over the last 4 weeks, that's right. The famous doll in room 5, which we thought had gone dormant, we thought whatever was going on in room 5 had suddenly ceased. there it goes. It moves on its own once more. And that just shows us that, number one, it's just not possible to debunk that item because it's not moved in 4 weeks. And before that, it was moving on a regular basis. But it also goes to show that whatever's going on in room 5 is still possibly there. So it's our job now to really focus on that for the rest of this week. 2 weeks ago, Brett and I, with the 2 guests that were here, heard the loudest laugh that seemed to come within the atmosphere of the room. We were able to immediately check outside to see if this was noise conflict, which, to be honest, it didn't really sound like it came from outside, but we were able to confirm that nobody at all was there. Last week, last Thursday, Brett and Harry and the guests that were here heard a disembodied whistle that occurred almost within the center of the table in the brothel section. And these 2 sections together now are just producing some mind-blowing evidence that's happening in real time. We had the light turn on and off in here the other week. I really want to focus on this area this week as well.
Obviously, because people can watch the episodes online now, I wanted to revamp it a little bit in terms of new things getting added, new props getting added, anything that can enhance the experience and hopefully gain more evidence. Yeah, we've got some really cool stuff coming.
Last night at my haunted hotel, our cameras were able to capture some interesting moments. Not only did the doll fall before our guests arrived, but we were also able to capture a fascinating Estes session in room 6.
Can you tell me your name?
One in.
One in what?
Here and then a giggle. Guten Tag.
German. Are you German?
One in there.
Are you outside?
Ardwin.
Your name's Ardwin.
Sounded like Brett's here.
Brett's just being outside. Did you see Brett? Did you see Brett moving around? Can you see what he's doing? I'm here.
Can you come towards me? Or one of the objects in the room? Let me see you.
Whoa! Whoa!
I won't shush. Not until you tell me something else about you. Do you like being here?
Yeah.
We were also able to capture this moment at the end of the night as a huge dragging sound was heard coming from upstairs, somewhere between rooms 2 and 3. And as you can see, no one was in these rooms at the time.
Whoa! What the f*** was that?
It is Tuesday at my haunted hotel, and with production back on site, our guests have arrived for their investigation. They will be spending the night in room 6. Harry, Brett and I were all back in the control room once more for what would turn out to be an epic week.
What's the step? Hands in the bed. There's the doll. A good choice. You can be getting bed and having it's gone over here.
You're closer to the door though.
I don't care. I prefer to stay closer to the door than that door. Quicker exit.
The boys are back in town.
Danny's back.
Yeah.
We're all back.
Yeah,
We're all back. Finally in the same room again.
I know, crazy couple of weeks, but so glad to be back here with you two. What was last night like? Heard it was like quite quiet, was it?
Yeah, it was quiet, but lovely guests we've all got.
Oh,
This is amazing.
these
Super
guests
cool
last night, Sally and David, were incredible.
Yeah.
And made us our own little personalised mugs based on our horrible different hashtags and all sorts of
I've got a
things.
boss hashtag. Yours is horrible.
I mean, you didn't exactly come up with "let's do this." You weren't the first person to say that, were you?
Well, I was, wasn't I? Anyway, Hustler's back. Boss Man's back. I'm back. I've been to Lanzarote. I'm nice and tanned.
It's not as proud.
I thought you were trying to. I just look really white now.
We do some calling out. Good luck in your bed today. Right. All the dim flickering lights and all. If there's anything in this room with us right now, can you make yourself known? You make a knock. What about the little balls that I've put about? Can you make one of them light up? There's one next to the box and one on the chair.
Got a nice couple of fellas in tonight. Room 6. See what tonight brings?
Yeah.
You didn't say let's do this.
Let's do this.
You're just gonna hear a big noise from outside. I don't know.
Oh, sounds like, can you imagine? Oh, ball's going off. Already. Thank you. You made that stop, please. Thank you. F off. Can you make the one on the chair light up as well, please? We're just here to know more about you. I'm Darren. Jeez. Well done for lighting that ball up. Can you do it again, please? Can you make a knocking sound?
The first hour of the investigation passes and the building is silent. We move the guys into room 1 and as 2 hours pass, not a single thing is witnessed. All 16 cameras are monitored from the control room, but this is swiftly turning into one of our quietest nights. It's a very, very quiet night here so far. We're a couple of hours in. Literally nothing at all has happened, but we are going to send them into room 5 right now, and we've armed a number of devices in there. We have the aeroflux right next to the doll, which is measuring atmospheric changes. We also have the GS2 laser grid in there, which is illuminating that back wall, and it'd be interesting to see if we can capture any shadow figures moving in that section. We're also going to get them to do an ITC session in there using the Alice box, which has proved to be so interesting over the last few weeks. As the guys enter room 5, we instruct them to conduct an Alice box session, which has proved to be compelling over the last few weeks. And what is one of our quietest nights is about to present all of us with some of the best evidence to date.
If there's anything in this room, can you make yourself known, please?
Before time.
Before time? What do you mean before time? What's the secret of this room?
Lost.
Lost?
Right, lost or I'm lost.
Lost. Does that mean you're lost?
Daughter.
Daughter.
Oh my god. Lost daughter.
What? Oh my god, the whole theory that we have with that room.
Wait, was that not something about...
A child being lost to one of the brothel. Maybe it's her daughter that's lost.
That's really specific.
Is it something to do with the wall? Or is it to do with the doll? Is the doll linked to your daughter? Or is the secret linked to your daughter?
Prepare yourselves for what you are about to see. It all begins with unexplained movement near to the rocking horse.
Was that you that just made the noise at the other side of the room then? It's like something.
Yeah, I did hear something in that corner then.
Yeah. Was that you making a noise then?
8.
8.
8.
8.
Isn't that?
That rings a
on
bell.
the wall?
The wall!
Oh,
That was the age of
we
one of
can't
them.
see it in the infrared. Should we radio through and ask them?
That honestly, that's the age of one of the children.
6 and 8.
Yeah, 6 and 8. Radio through.
Brad, over your left shoulder there's some writing on the wall. It's like an age chart on the wall. I can't remember what I wrote, but I remember I wrote the 2 ages of the children we found in there. What's the age of them?
8 and 6.
Task.
Yeah, 8, 6, 3, 2.
Yeah, we believe one of them was 8 years old.
Stirred.
Knock.
What was that?
Knock.
Did I say knock?
I think it said, yeah.
Imagine if it knocked.
Knock.
There's no way.
No.
Can you knock for us, please?
That sounded more like footsteps than nothing. Oh.
Whoa, did you hear that?
Oh my god! It did knock then, didn't it?
It said knock and it's... Oh my god, you're joking.
Why is this so specific?
That was right there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ask him if he got
Same place.
Hey.
Hey, he's talking to us even. Hey. Is that you knocking?
It's weird, this room.
This is one of the best sessions I've ever seen in this room.
Paranormal.
Give over.
What we had all just witnessed may possibly be some of the most compelling evidence captured at my haunted hotel. The Alice box had once again brought through some significant responses in room 5, with the strongest of these being the word knock. Seconds later, knocks are heard. Watch again as we replay these incredible moments.
Before time.
Before time. What's the secrets of this room?
Lost.
Lost.
Daughter. 8.
Was that you that just made the noise at the other side of the room then? Stirred.
Knock.
Can you knock for us, please?
That sounded more like footsteps than nothing. Oh.
Whoa, did you hear that? Ask him if he got
Same place.
Hey.
Hey, he's talking to us even. Hey.
Paranormal.
As things seem to fall quiet, we send Darren and Brad back to room 6, and within minutes, they witness firsthand the famous disembodied footsteps that occur on the top corridor.
hear it even though I've opened the door. Close the door a sec.
Over the next few hours, we challenge the guys with various experiments and even conduct a Ouija board session downstairs, but nothing further is witnessed, and we wrap up the investigation.
Found tonight pretty interesting. We've had a couple of bits happen upstairs, especially in room 5 with the Alice box. A couple of when one of the responses came through saying knock, and then we had the knock straight afterwards.
Yeah, and the corridor.
And
So.
yeah, we seem to have heard footsteps on the corridor as well, which was quite interesting. It has been a quiet night, but it's been a very interesting night. We've really enjoyed it.
The one for me is definitely the corridor, because I expected it to stop when I opened the door. So then when it still carried on afterwards, I'm like...
Spending the night here, both of us, it's yeah, we're quite interested. We are going to do some more investigating. Hopefully we'll get something, but I think it makes it that little bit more scary as well, with just the two of us in the building. Personally, I'd say that this experience compared to other paranormal events it's a lot more unique. You're left to your own devices. It's your investigation. You put into it what you want to get out, whereas other investigations have been good, but it just seems a lot more scripted, where you have to do what they say rather than do what you want, if that makes sense.
Just before the guests headed off to bed, we left the Alice box turned on in room 5 to see if anything more came through. We also left the SB7 spirit box running in the downstairs bar. After 18 minutes, these two responses came through within 4 seconds of each other.
He holds me down.
Room 5 was epic with the Alice box before. The responses we got were, well, unbelievable really. I think he said he held me down. The word paranormal came up, which was weird. The number 8, which related to Billy's death. Then it just took a turn and we couldn't get the spirit board to work. Normally, when we go into the throne room, it's normally epic. Every night for the past 8 weeks, we've been spoiled with what's gone on. So flat, and we thought we heard like a crying noise, a howling of a woman. Couldn't capture that on the camera, couldn't hear it at all. So, yeah, it's just one of them nights, I guess, really quiet one.
A night of 2 stories really. One of the quietest nights I think we've had here, which is sometimes nice because it puts us back to reality that this is the paranormal and you cannot make things happen. And even a building as active as this has its off nights. But the evidence captured in room 5 for me is just concrete. And for those who don't really believe in ITC devices, I think tonight proved that they can really pull something out. The word knock, and then for knocks to happen, we had other stuff that really did relate as well. Really interesting moment right at the end in the brothel section, and it's very unfortunate we didn't capture it on camera, but there was a very faint sort of wailing, like a woman crying. The guests heard it, we heard it, but the cameras didn't pick it up, so it was a really quite a low audio tone. Unfortunate, but look, they've had a great time. Their investigation doesn't end. They're upstairs now for the rest of the night. Anything could happen. We move on to tomorrow and Thursday, of course, and let's see what happens. With another night complete, we look ahead to Wednesday, and with 3 rooms booked in, anything could happen. Little did we know that in just a few hours' time, the cameras were about to capture something astonishing. It's about 5:15. Harry has called Brett and I around 45 minutes ago saying that we need to get up to the hotel ASAP. Something incredible has happened on one of the cameras, but he won't tell us what. He says he wants to show us properly when we get there. Something massive has happened by the sounds of it. Here we go.
It is Wednesday at my haunted hotel, and at 3:28 PM, Harry received a notification of movement in room 6. As Brett and I race to the hotel, we are about to see some of the most compelling footage to date.
Right, we are just heading into room 6 now after watching this incredible footage. Fair to say we're all pretty mind blown at this moment. This rocking chair at 3:30 this afternoon. Harry's phone pinged. He rang us pretty much within half an hour and told us to get here. Jesus Christ.
What moved it?
I don't even know where to go to start with debunking it.
I remember when I painted this on the floor, and you were like, you know, what'd be cool? Let's put a wheelchair. I can't even talk. I'm so like excited. I'm still buzzing. A rocking chair in it. And I went, oh, that'd be cool. Oh, what if one day it actually moves? And then you just called us like what, half an hour ago. He didn't tell us though until he refused to tell us.
Yeah, he proper teased us with it, but like we've been waiting for something like this to happen. To be honest, I thought it was going to be room 5 where something else massive happened. I thought the doll moving in here a few weeks ago was huge, but
we have had movement in here already, haven't we?
Just move that chair.
So it was subtle, wasn't it? To be fair, was it that? Because it kind of settles in place a little bit.
Oh my god.
I don't know, it's as if, can I... I don't know.
Yeah, keep doing that, keep jumping.
Is there anything that could have possibly...
That doesn't move it. It doesn't move it at all.
Sorry, just check the windows. Windows closed.
It just doesn't move at all.
So today, I got my phone pinged about 3:28, and when I was looking at the footage, I couldn't see it at first. And then I saw the rocking chair moving, which blew me away. So called the guys up, wouldn't tell them what was happening, and I can't believe the footage, to be honest with you. I'm so excited, and the boys came in and I showed them what had happened, and they're just blown away with it really. So I can't wait to show you guys.
We've just caught the most amazing movement of an object ever, and I'm not talking the doll this time. The rocking chair in room 6 rocked. I can't explain it any more than that. I haven't even done my hair because I rushed here. Wow, it's a clear movement.
I just cannot describe what I've just seen. Brett and I have got here. Harry sat us down in the control room, and around 3:30 this afternoon in room 6, the rocking chair starts moving by itself, and yeah, I think we're all pretty much in a lot of shock right now. There's a lot of talk about, you know, you want to capture apparitions on camera, poltergeist activity, but to see a rocking chair actually moving by itself, words cannot really describe what has just happened here at the hotel.
Clearly shocked by what's happened that afternoon, our focus must now switch to the investigation ahead. Our guests arrive, and 3 of them have visited my haunted hotel before. It was also a birthday celebration, and the sight of cake sent Brett wild.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Janine. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Wish for an active night, yeah?
Yeah. Yay!
Okay, so it's Wednesday night. The first guests have gone up to the rooms. We've got 2 ladies in room 1, 1 lady in room 3, 2 ladies in room 6. Some of them are returning customers. In fact, 3 of them are returning customers.
Yeah.
2 newbies in room 1.
This is it tonight, isn't it? This is the big night.
Yeah.
It feels like it.
Yeah, and after today, after this afternoon, I'm just in the mindset that anything could happen here.
I think it's worse than room 5. Do you? Yeah, I do. I don't like it in here. I'm starting to feel a bit emotional. I feel like I want to cry. What? I do, I just feel like I want to cry. Look. Him. I really feel like I want to cry. Yeah, but that's probably him, because you know, doesn't like women. Is it? Don't cry. Yeah, I do, I feel like I want to cry. Don't cry.
Within minutes, Janine in room 6 feels a wave of emotion come over her and openly admits that it is very out of character. The guests continue to investigate their rooms for 2 hours, but just like the previous nights, the building remains dormant during these opening periods. We decide to test out room 4 once again and send Susan in there alone. We also challenge the ladies from room 1 to split and conduct the Estes method, whilst Janine and Lottie head into room 5, and the last time they were here, this happened.
Oh my god!
Brett? What are you doing?
Is anyone else had any? You the first to have some?
What, was anyone else going to have any?
I'll take a cake, innit?
She said I could have a bit. Do you want some?
I don't know, I think they should have some first, don't you?
Well, they've gone upstairs, they're busy. She said, help yourself to cake.
Fair enough, then.
Well, I love a cake, you know. A cake. What bit do you want? I'm going to have this bit.
Is there anyone in this room with me?
I'm calling out to whoever's in this room. Can you step forward, please? Can you give us a name?
Are there any spirits in this building? If so, could you tell me how old you are?
The sword used to harm you? Thank you, says yes.
Are there any children in this building?
Female voice, can't make out what the words are.
Did any of you work here?
Female voice, something to do with, sounded like hair.
Did you die because you did something wrong? Something bad?
Can you touch Paula?
All this side of my body's cold, by the way.
Do you think this is a nice place to be?
Male voice groan.
What was that? Thing!
It is not just the paranormal activity that scares guests at my haunted hotel. Paula and Carly head into room 6. Something amazing happens.
I don't know. That sounded like it was him. But not.
I can hear the guys talking. I can hear them talking, but I could hear there was a knock.
Was that you knocking?
Here. Oh, I apologise. That was you knocking. Thank you. Can you do it again? Could you make it louder this time, please? Give us one loud knock and we will leave this room. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, to show you that we keep our word, if you would like to message through.
We are halfway through the investigation and it is time for our guests to visit the cupboard under the stairs.
Hi, yeah, this is our first time at my haunted hotel. It's been fantastic so far. We had some good experiences in room 6. Room 6 was unbelievable, yeah. We had some knocking on command, like instantly. When I first went into the room, I wasn't feeling too good. When I first got in, there was like a really, really heavy feeling on my chest and I just felt sick. After a few minutes, that went away. And then we had asked for some sort of sign, some sort of knocking, and straight away, we got it. Yeah. On more than one occasion as well, so.
Hi there. So this is my second night here. And this time I decided to do it on my own. So far, it feels a bit more active than the first time I came, where nothing much happened at all. Felt like I heard some taps. Appear to be on command, not sure yet, but it's all looking like it's going to be quite a good night. I'm just hoping that the team throw some really good challenges at me to give me a good fright.
Feeling of dread, headaches, tearful at times, and I've never ever felt like that before. So yeah, all in all, a very interesting night. Oh, we've had a knock on the wall behind the bed. So yeah, been quite good so far.
Well, it's officially a first here at my haunted hotel. You gonna go first, or shall I?
I'll leave you with the bigger piece. Come on then. Let's taste it. Cheers. I'm gonna leave it. I can't believe you did some bacon.
Trick me into it, you bastard.
Is that nice?
It's nice. It's good.
I've been tricked. All I can taste is bitterness.
Over the course of the next 2 hours, we decide to conduct multiple Intravox sessions in the old brothel section due to the audio phenomena we have captured over the last few weeks. We also split the guests into various rooms, as well as the cellar and ladies' toilets. Take a listen to what is captured during these Intravox sessions.
What are you hiding? Did she bring shame to you by having a child?
It's like a woman's voice or something?
Yeah.
I can hear banging around
I
here.
can knock.
They're now hearing knocking as well.
What did I say then?
It's like a cry almost.
I think that's upstairs are in the bar. I used to wonder if that's the girl that's been murdered that was crying, or the lady that did it in remorse.
Crying. Are you the lady that was killed here? Speak to us. Did she bring shame to you by having a child?
I can hear banging around
I
here.
can knock.
Did she bring shame to you by having a child?
Yeah, it's a really yeah. Is that good? I don't know if I can look banging around here. I can knock.
Susan, Janine and Lottie have just witnessed a female crying in the old brothel section, immediately followed by unexplained movement from the function room. After half an hour, they head downstairs, with Janine and Lottie heading into the cellar, and Susan conducts a lone vigil in the ladies' toilets. Paula and Carly take their place in the old brothel.
If you were forced to work here, you make one of the chairs move. Or a candle. I've seen that before. You were able to move the candle.
Do you have anything? No, I didn't like it in there because I kept hearing bumps and knocks, but it's to do with the machinery. When that goes off, it's terrifying, I think.
Can you copy me if I whistle?
Will you try taking away from you? What happened to the babies at the moment?
That sounded like either a child or a female whisper.
Really quiet. We have a camera with better audio though, so...
Yeah, absolutely.
Another voice manifests in the old brothel section, and although we cannot be certain what it says, this is yet again solid evidence of the hauntings that exist here. Listen again from our XA11 camera. Shortly after this, Carly experiences some extreme side effects.
Are you able to leave, please?
Yeah, sure. Is everything okay?
I'm not feeling okay at all. I feel really, really, really shaky, and I don't know, I just don't feel right.
Right, coming in now. You okay?
Yeah, do you know what? This is horrid. My heart has just started pounding.
Come through here if you want. Can we get some fresh air?
Carly is unable to continue the investigation, and as we approach 2 AM, we must reflect on what had been a phenomenal day at my haunted hotel.
We have found, or I have found tonight, really, really interesting. More activity than I was expecting, and more activity than I was used to. This place is phenomenal.
Yeah, I didn't have a very good experience in the brothel room. I've never experienced anything like that in my life. It's left me feeling quite shaken up.
Are there any children in this building?
Female voice, can't make out what the words are.
Did any of you work here?
Female voice, something to do with, sounded like hair.
Can you touch Paula?
All this side of my body's cold, by the way.
Do you think this is a nice place to be?
Male voice, groan.
Give us one loud knock and we will leave this room.
I've really enjoyed tonight. It's been, well, there's been more activity than there was the first time I came. Still not a scary place to me, but really an enjoyable place to come to.
Absolutely great. It's my second time here, me and Lottie, and I must admit we were in room 6, and I just didn't want to be in there. So that room was scary tonight.
I think it's worse than room 5. Do you? Yeah, I do. I don't like it in here. I'm starting to feel a bit emotional. I feel like I want to cry. Why? I do, I just feel like I want to cry.
Yes, this is our second time here, and we're coming back for a third. You won't stop us. Can't wait.
Did she bring shame to you by having a child? Like a knock.
This week at my haunted hotel had provided us with some vital evidence. Evidence to back up that this 400-year-old building truly is haunted by up to 13 spirits from its mysterious and possibly dark past. In the coming weeks we will be preparing room 4 for its full opening, and there will be further additions added to the building. We are still very much in the early stages here, and there is no doubt that in the near future this location will be the #1 destination for paranormal enthusiasts in the UK. We'll see you soon.
Look. Can you knock for us, please?
That sounded like footsteps in there.
Whoa, did you hear that?
He holds me down.
Okay.